difference. How's that? Any better? Seems like we've got a microphone, so hopefully you should now be able to hear me. Check the microphone before I got started, but hey ho, we are good to go now. So thanks to everyone who's joined us. I hope you're doing well. Sorry about the microphone problem there, but we've got it all sorted out now. Let's just quickly go through the teams before the game gets kicked off. 5 minutes or so away from it. Donnarumma's in goal for Man City. Nunez, Diaz, Guardiola and O'Reilly will make up the back four. Or mid three with Foden, Gonzalez and Bernard Silva, and then up front it'll be Cherki, Haaland and Doku. So usual 4-3-3, which it does go for, does Pep. Ruffs is in goal for Sunderland. They've got a back five of Gertrude, Mukiele, Ballard, Alderete, Traore, Xhaka, Sadiki, Lafi will make up a midfield with Isidore. His own, the midfielder are going to be looking to get up and support Isidore, hopefully hitting Man City on the break. We shall see. So if you want to get your comments in, you can do about those two teams. Let us know what you think. And of course, if you've got a score prediction, you'd be interested to see what you have to say. I think it could go either way, and because of that, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. Two teams are just lining up in the tunnel, so far off kick-off. So just got enough time to become a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, do hit that like button. It's free to become a subscriber. It just helps our channel grow and continue producing content for you. Hit the like as well, that always helps as well. And of course, if you want to join us for further watch-alongs, hit the notification bell as the two teams are coming out for the start of this game. Man City side with the mascots today. All those lucky mascots with the Man City kit out there, getting photographs taken with their heroes. And why not? Just going through the preliminaries for this one. Both teams shaking hands. We can just take a look at the games that are kicking off the same time as this. So we will try and keep an eye on the scores wherever we can. But if you've just joined, you would have, if you didn't see, just missed a really good game at Villa Park between Aston Villa and Arsenal, which Aston Villa pinched in the last kick of the game. A goal from Emi Buendia wins it 2-1 to Aston Villa. But there are several other games kicking off at 3 o'clock. Bournemouth against Chelsea, Everton against Forest, Newcastle against Burnley, Tottenham against Brentford. Later on, it'll be at 5:30, Leeds against Liverpool. So we'll keep an eye on those scores when we can. But just for the moment, we're going to concentrate on this game. If you've got any comments during the game, I will try and keep an eye on those. Obviously, I'm going to concentrate more on the game when it gets started. But if I see any comments that are relevant to the game or anything that you think I've missed that you've spotted, let me know and I'll try and include it. But we will have a bit of a chat along at half time as well. Cup of tea to keep throat going. Cherky back in the side for Man City. He's going to add another dimension on that right-hand side. He's a really good player with special skills, and Sunderland have to keep an eye on him. But the likes of Ballard, the way he organises that Sunderland defence is rugged and ruthless and strong. And probably like most of the players in that team, Sunderland are going to be hard to break down. Man City will have to be patient and not throw too many forward early on and get caught on the break, which is what Sunderland tend to do as both teams just go into the huddle. Blue Moon blasts out over the tannoy. Man City are in the huddle and there's a couple of photographers around them taking photographs. Not far away for kick-off. The huddles have dispersed and the teams, Man City, all in their light blue kit, white shorts, blue socks. Sunderland, I would imagine, will be in their usual kit of red and black stripes, which they are. And we're not far off kick-off. Sunderland, Man City are kicking off this first half, kicking from left to right, and away we go. Goes all the way back to Donnarumma, which is the usual thing now, and then the keeper goes long. He floats out to the right-hand side, but it goes out for a throw to Sunderland before Bernard Silva can keep it in. It's going to be Hume who's going to take it the left back on this side. He plays it inside. Hooked forward, headed back by Diaz. Bit of head tennis. Isidore goes up, wins the ball, but there was a Sunderland offside just inside the Man City half, maybe Traore. And he's given it just inside the Man City half, so it must have been a foul then. And Cherky goes all the way back. Nunez to Gvardiol. He plays it inside to Foden. Foden gives it back to Gvardiol in the centre of the pitch. Foden now goes across to his left, 10-yard ball. Played inside to O'Reilly. Doku forced back by Gertrude. Man City across their own 18-yard box now. Cherky now hugging the right-hand touchline. But Sunderland are in there. Sadiki, he's lost the ball though. Foden plays the ball inside to Doku. In support was Bernardo Silva. It goes back to Foden on the halfway line now. It's Nunez. He's got Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. He plays it back into the middle to Foden. Little forward ball, 10 yards to Doku. Gives it back to Foden. He gives it to Goles. Goles goes across to O'Reilly out there on that right side. He doesn't get the ball. It comes back to Gonzalez. Diaz now. Back to Gonzalez. Goes out to, I don't know, it's to Doku or to O'Reilly, but it was picked up by Sunderland as the ball was in between all of them. Ball's played long forward, but it's over the head of everybody, and Gvardiol goes halfway back into his own half to pick the ball up, and City are going to come back again. Come forward to the halfway line, still with Gvardiol. He gives it to O'Reilly on the left-hand side, a little 5-yard ball to Doku, gives it back to Gvardiol. He moves across to his right-hand side. It's Nunez now, out to the right. It's Bernardo Silva. Bit isolated on his own. He has to go back to Cherky. Cherky goes further back. Nunez. Back to Silva on the right-hand touchline. Goes inside to Cherky. Bit of a ball to the back post. Doku gets it back. Overhit though. Bernardo Silva picks it up on the opposite side of the box, lays it back. Nunez puts it across. It's headed away. Doku picks the ball up. Traore is with him. Tried to get the ball to Isidore on that right-hand side, but Gvardiol was covering it. Brings the ball back across the right-hand side to Cherky, gives it to Nunez. Nunez goes across to Gvardiol on the halfway line, just left of the centre circle. Goes out to O'Reilly on the right-hand side. Patient build-up from Man City, not really going too far forward at the moment. Ball chipped over the back to Foden. Foden does a little back heel looking for Haaland in the middle of the box, but it's cleared away. Headed back forward again. Foden gets out to Doku on the far side. He's brought down. Mukiele concedes the foul. It's right out on that far touchline. About 5 yards in from that left-hand touchline. And it's probably about 23, 24 yards out. Foden's going to take it. There's nobody else with him. Left-footed, he's going to swing one into the box. Takes 1, 2, 3 steps back. Sunderland defensive line on the edge of the box. And it comes now. It's a low one. It's flicked on. And volleyed away to the halfway line. There's a chance here for Isidore to get on, but Donnarumma's well out of his box and gets in front of Isidore and hooks it forward. Down that left-hand side, the ball goes out, though. It's a mispassed ball, misplaced. Thrown into the middle. Lafitte can't control it. And then he brings Foden down. Foden felt that, but the play goes on after the free kick's taken quickly. Nunez. Gvardiol gets it from Diaz. Out to the left-hand side is Doku hugging that far touchline. He's going to take on Mukiele. He gets a cross into the back of the box, but it's too far for everybody, and Hume can let the ball run across him and out for a goal kick. Goal kick high, long, central. Up goes Gvardiol. Diaz who won the ball. Nunez now hooks it back into the middle. Mukiele can't get in there. Goes to Foden. Gvardiol. Cross to Diaz. Bernardo Silva goes down the line for the run of Nunez, but it's well defended. Alderete gets it out. It's hooked back in. Goes to Haaland. Haaland gets it to Cherki. Cherki gets the ball across the 6-yard box, and there was no Man City gambling there. No Man City gambling at all. Nobody made a run, and it ran harmlessly across the 6-yard box when it was a good cross. Ball comes out to the left-hand side to Hume. Plays it down the line. It comes back inside to Hume from Lafitte. Goes long, looking for the run of Isidore, but he's just straight offside. Just seeing that run by Cherki again there, right across that 6-yard box. Anybody who would have been making a run onto that 6-yard box would have had a tap in, but there was no Man City player gambling there. Unusual. Anyway, Man City do have the ball over on the far side again. Goes out to O'Reilly, halfway inside the Sunderland half. He gives it back inside to Gvardiol. He gives it to Diaz. Diaz central, chips the ball over the back. It's looking for either O'Reilly or Doku, but it bounces in between both of them and harmlessly out for a goal kick. And there's a puzzled look on Pep's face there. Probably to say, well, who was that to? Excuse me. Ball's back with Roughs. Ballard in his own corner, right-hand corner, drives it long to the halfway line. There's a push in the back there, but no foul given, and the play continues down the left-hand side. It's Hume has gone back, all the way back to Sadiki, to Ballard. Down the line, it was hurried by Gertrude, and he actually pokes the ball out. Throw quickly taken by Man City. Played inside to Gonzalez. He comes along the halfway line. Out to Cherky on this near right-hand side. Goes back to Diaz in support. Slow build-up by Man City. Back to Cherky again. The overlap for Nunez. Puts his cross in, but it's headed away at the near post. Sadiq will pick the ball up there. Hume does well to get a throw out of that because he was hemmed in there. Hume's going to take the throw himself. Give him back to him. But Xhaka, a couple of quick 1-2s by Sunderland. The second one didn't come off and it goes out for a throw to City, and they'll take it quick on the halfway line on the near side. Comes back to Diaz. Played inside by Nunez. Bernardo Silva played it inside. Cherky. Alderete is a bit too tight on Cherky there, and the free kick's given to Man City. It's quickly taken. It goes across to that left-hand side for Doku. Doku gets it across to O'Reilly. Foden tried to bring it down on his chest in the box, but it's hooked away before he can get a shot in. High into the air. It's Mukiele, but he's lost out the ball. O'Reilly comes away with it. Doku turns back inside, plays it into the middle. Bernardo Silva has got Nunez in support. Goes back to Diaz. Back to Nunez on the right-hand side, the inside right position. He's got Cherky with him, plays the ball inside to Silva. Silva turns inside the box, puts a shot in. You can see that he was curling the ball to the right-hand corner, but it's just a yard or two over the bar. Alderete was the one who was challenging Silva, but he just left him a yard or so of space, and Bernardo Silva just leading a touch back lifted that ball over the bar. Ruffs goes left-footed with a goal kick out to the right-hand side. Don't think that it was one that could be kept in. It goes out for a throw to Man City. Doku now is brought down. Free kick given. Quickly taken on the halfway line. Out to the right to Bernardo Silva. A bit of space in front of him now. He's going down the line, making a run towards the box. Comes back inside. Czech is in support. Goes to his left. Diaz. Foden's going to go all the way across to the far side to Doku. Just on the edge of the box now. He's going to attack that box. He plays the ball in, but it's hooked away. O'Reilly was the intended recipient, but it's cleared away. Gvardiol picks the ball up, turns one way, turns the other, shakes Isidore off, goes all the way back to Gonzalez. Cherky now is central, halfway inside the Sunderland half, plays the ball into Foden. He's just lost the ball out there. Sadiq won the ball, but Cherky's got the ball back. Isidore, but his pass inside to Lafille wasn't controlled very well. Man City picked the ball up, dominating the ball at the moment. They're coming forward again down the right-hand side. It's Nunez. Bernardo Silva plays it back to Nunez on the edge of the box. He goes for a 1-2 and he's into the box now. He's got a chance to cross one. It's a hard cross and it's gone right to the back of the box where Doku half controlled it but did get the ball and turns again. He's coming in across the box looking for something to open up. Cherky now. Just in the right-hand side of the box there. He almost fashioned a bit of space to be able to hit a right foot shot, but in the end he's sort of like stretching too far and his shot is screwed wide. He just couldn't wrap his foot around it. He did create just half a yard of space for the shot, but he just couldn't wrap his foot around it to get it on target, and it was well wide in the end. Rolfs with a goal kick. It's deep on. Isidore goes up, but he's beaten to it by Diaz. Cherky goes down in the middle of the pitch in the centre circle. Referee's having none of that though, and the play continues. Sunderland now down the far side, the right hand side. Ball's played inside. Isidore, he goes down, but he's offside, doesn't even get a free kick. Well, the referee was saying that he was playing advantage for an earlier foul. When the ball went to Isidore, he was offside, so the referee's brought it back for the earlier foul. So it's a Sunderland free kick, just a yard inside their own half on the far side, and it goes over the top. Mukiele goes down. O'Reilly goes down. And the result is, looks like it's a goal kick. Out to Nunez on the right hand side. He goes down the line looking for the run of Silva. Silva's not going to get there, is he? That was Czech, in fact. Siddiqui got the ball all the way back to Rofs. Xhaka goes across to the right hand side, then slots into midfield as the ball's brought forward. And that's Ballard, goes all the way back to Rofs on his left foot just outside his box. He plays it out to the left hand side. It's a good ball for Siddiqui on the halfway line. Turns one way, turns the other, and has to go back. Goes all the way back to Alderete. And Alderete has gone back to Rofs, just inside his own area. Ball comes down the left hand side now. Lafino driving in towards the box, has a shot into the side netting from the edge of the box. Donnarumma probably had that covered as he dived to his right. Oh, Man City have been squeezed in their own box from a short goal kick. And they've won the ball back of Sunderland now. Deep inside the Man City F. It's spread to the left hand side. It's Hume. Ball goes back to Hume. Then he goes to Ballard, just inside the Sunderland half in the centre circle. Man City squeezing up. Goes back to Ruff. Ruff to Ballard. Ballard gets the ball back again. Pitch is frozen. Ruffs has the ball, plays the ball inside, goes out to the right, forcing Ballard out towards the right-hand touchline. And he's going to turn back inside and then give it back to Ruffs. Ruff is going to be under pressure from Bernardo Silva. Plays a little ball inside to Xhaka. Xhaka goes out to the right-hand side. Ball down the line for the fullback. He helps it further down, but it's headed back in by O'Reilly. Picked up in the centre circle now by Silva. Bernardo Silva gets it back to Cherky. Gonzalez plays it out to the left-hand side, the right-hand side to Doku. It's a good ball out to Doku. He tried to play a ball inside. Flicked across the box. No one there again. No one gambling on that back post. No one attacking the back post. Would have had a tap in again for Man City. 2 half chances and they give the ball away. Deep inside their own half. Alderete is taken quickly as the throw. Man City recycling towards the halfway line. Diaz gives it to Guardiol. He goes to the right looking for the run of Cherky. It's hooked away by Hume, but it's a throw to Man City, which they've taken quickly. Bernardo Silva has it now on the right-hand side. He's got Foden with him, just a couple of yards to his left. Foden goes further across to the left to Gvardiol. He's under pressure. O'Reilly has been forced back to the halfway line. It's Diaz. Diaz gives it to Bernardo Silva, a 10-yard ball to his right, and Man City come forward again. O'Reilly took an inside, coming through the middle. Played a little ball inside, but it's meant for Bernardo Cherky, but there's too many people around him. It was too tight there, and it's cleared away high into the air. Ball's headed back by Sadiki. Aldereta. Xhaka gives it to Hume. Little 1-2 inside. Free kick given. Nico Gonzalez commits the foul there. Nice little 1-2 there. Sadiki was brought down. I haven't seen much of the ball yet, Sadiki, but they've been under pressure of Sunderland, but nothing real drastic at the moment. Ballard chips the ball down the line to the halfway line, but O'Reilly picks it up on the halfway line. Lays it inside. Looking for the run of Foden, but it's not going to get there. Ballard heads it away. Doku almost got the ball on the edge of the box. It was headed forward. Played inside now. Xhaka under pressure. His pass is blocked. Bernardo Silva was trying to get the loose ball. "20 minutes and nothing yet." Ball's cleared on the edge of the box by Sunderland. Played back to Doku. Comes to Cherky, who's sort of like drifted across to the left-hand side now. Then it comes to Diaz. He's got Nunez over on the right. He can attack the edge of the box, but he doesn't. He plays it back inside to Cherky. Cherky goes to his left. Gvardiol tried to play a ball down the line, but it's a poor one. Isidore now on the edge of the box. Tries to have a shot. It's blocked by Diaz. He didn't have much support with him, Isidore, and did the best that he could. His pace that got him past Gvardiol. Gvardiol and Diaz with Isidore, and he didn't have a great deal that he could do. He won the corner eventually, and credit to him for that, but he had no support. I think it's Sunderland's first corner over on the far side. It's the Sunderland right-hand side. It's going to be Granit Xhaka who's going to take this, a left-footed in-swinger. Hand in the air, in it comes now. So right under the nose of Donnarumma. He gets a hand to it and it goes out to the back of the box where it's picked up by Gvardiol. Cherky now in the centre circle. Over to Doku on the left-hand side. He comes back inside, gets a ball out to the right looking for Silva. But it's picked off by the Sunderland defence. It was a Sadiki had a chance to get away on the left-hand side, but it's a poor pass to him that was easily picked off. Sunderland had a chance to hit on the break there, but the final pass was a poor one as the rain comes down. Bernardo Silva again tacking down this right-hand side, waiting for Nunez to run past him. Nunes then gets the ball and lays it back to Doku, who's come across this right-hand side. Diaz back to Doku, just outside the penalty area, gives it back inside to Cherki. Cherki goes across to the left-hand side. Gvardiol, he comes back to Diaz, back to Cherki, just outside the box. Very central now is Gonzalez. He goes across to Gvardiol, and then O'Reilly over on the far side. But they're going backwards, Man City. Gvardiol into the middle to Diaz again. Bernardo Silva now. He's very central as well. Goes back to Nunez on the right-hand side. Overlapping was Doku, who don't get the ball. It comes back to Bernardo Silva. Now to Doku. Just outside the box. Tries to play a little ball inside. It's back to Silva. Cherki plays the ball inside. Nunez gives it to Doku, hugging that touchline. It's Cherki who tried to play a first-time ball into the box. It's deflected off the defender and out for a throw. And Man City take it quickly and come forward again. It's Diaz now going left this time. Gvardiol stops it and comes back to the opposite side. It's laid inside to Cherki. He gives it to Diaz, and then Diaz plays it out to Nunez over on the right-hand side. Diaz now. Chance to put a cross in if he wants to, but he goes back to Nunez on the right-hand side. Cherki now. Cherki plays a ball inside, tried to flick a ball inside, did Gonzalez. But Roofs is quickly off his line. Not under a great deal of pressure there. No one was reading that flick. Ball's played inside. It's Granit Xhaka, goes all the way back to Ballard, who's in support. He moves across to his left-hand side. Ball goes back to Roofs. Sadiki has the ball now. Aldereta plays the ball into the middle. Ball down the line. It's well overlapped there by Hume. Tried to find Isidore going further forward, but it's easily picked off. Ball goes back to Donnarumma, back to Nunez. Diaz is going to go along down the line. Headed out by Alderete. It's going to be a throw to Man City. Diaz now moving across the front of his area, moving from right to the left. Ball's with Gvardiol coming across the halfway line, plays it out to the left-hand side. It's O'Reilly. Doku's in support, goes back to Doku. He comes forward and then goes back himself to Diaz. Diaz moves it across to the near side where Nunez is, hugging that right-hand touchline. Held up well, has to go back to Silva. Silva goes to Diaz, just outside the box. He chips the ball into the box, but Ruffs is going to be off his line. And on the 6-yard box, collides with his own defender, but still makes a nice catch. Looking for Haaland, but I don't think Haaland's had a touch yet. Ball's on the halfway line now. Goes out to the right-hand side for Sunderland, being forced back by O'Reilly. Goes back to Ballard. It's just inside his own half. Very central. And he elects to go back to Ruff, who's 10 yards outside his box. Holding on to the ball, looking for something. There's nothing there. He plays a ball in. Goes back to Ballard, and Ballard goes back to Ruff. His first ball wasn't... what I thought there, Erling Haaland had one touch of the ball so far in the first almost 30 minutes. Silva now coming forward. Plays the ball into the box, looking for the return. Almost got to him as well, but Sunderland defended it well. And then there's a foul by Gonzalez. Brought down by Diaz, played inside to Gonzalez. Fed immediately out to the right-hand side, back in the middle to Foden. Foden lays it back to Vardiol. Cross to the right to Nunez. And then Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side. Onto his left foot, comes inside, gives it to Cherky. On the right-hand edge of the box, Diaz in support, back to Cherky. He's got two in front of him. Goes back to Diaz. Back to Cherky, still in the same position. Chips one in, looking for Haaland, but it's over his head and bounces into the grateful arms of Ruffs. Back to Ruffs, he's under pressure and drives it long. Up goes Isidore, doesn't win that ball. Doku battling for it. Almost came out to Lafitte, but it's just a bit too far in front of him. He's stretching for it. Man City pick the ball back up again. They come forward again. Foden. Got to say that Man City's had a lot of the ball, but the play's been very slow. There's not only that crisp passing, fast, crisp passing that we're used to seeing from Man City, and that's fell right into the hands of Sunderland, I think, there. It's Doku out on the far side. He plays it inside to Bernardo Silva. He's on his right foot. It's not his best foot, but Diaz can have a shot now. Oh, and he's smashed one outside the box into the top right-hand corner. He couldn't have caught that any better. And Diaz has put Man City up. It's got to have been from about 22, 23 yards out. Very central. No one came to close him down. So I thought, I'll have a shot. He laid it, just rolled it in front of himself, and a right-footed shot flew past Ruff's left hand and into the top right-hand corner. And Man City have taken the lead. Well, up till then, it had been pretty even with no real chances. But that's just a bolt out of the blue, is that one? Bernardo Silva laid it to him, very central, and no one came to close him down. See it from behind, but I don't think Ruff's had a chance with that. Just it deflected off the head of Ballard, was it? Which took it. Yeah. Let's see who it took a deflection off it. Was it off the head of Ballard, which took it past Ruff's left hand? Whether he would have got it if it hadn't done, he may have done. But it's a deflected shot that's gone in, and Man City have the lead. Diaz is obviously going to claim that one. Up till then, the crowd had been very quiet. They hadn't been very inspiring. If the truth is known. Ball goes to Donnarumma. Then he gets it out to Diaz. Vardiol drifting left, gives it to Foden on the halfway line, left-hand side, inside to Doku. Doku turns one way, gives it back to Foden, who's 10 yards in front of him now. Then back to Doku. Doku comes across to the middle. Diaz again, a lot further out this time. The crowd encourages him to shoot, but it comes out to Cherky on the right-hand side, attacking the right-hand edge of the box to the byline, and he's going to get a corner out of that. Hume was the last to touch it. It's going to be a corner on the right-hand side for Man City. Phil Foden's going to take this one, left-footed in swinger. Both hands in the air. Referee's not happy with the pushing that's going on. Alderete and Haaland. Referee's having a word with Alderete. And then Haaland. Didn't see what it was because we were concentrating on Foden. Still seeing that now. Alderete's still got his hands all over. Foden ready to take it again. And it comes. Headed in by Gvardiol at the back post. Everybody was pushing and shoving each other. And Gvardiol came at the back post, attacked it on the 6-yard box, headed it into the bottom right-hand corner, and City are 2-0 up. Really attacked it, got above all the defenders there. And a powerful header down past Ruff's right hand and into the bottom corner. And City have suddenly taken control of this game. And Alderete went over the top of Alderete's head, and he was bending down like that. If it had been stood at normal height, he could have headed that away, but he was too busy pushing and shoving with Haaland to concentrate on his defensive duties. Sunderland have got a mountain to climb now. Ball goes high into the air, it's headed forward. There's Granit Xhaka who won the header there, out to the right-hand side. Ball goes out. Sunderland win the throw, but haven't really threatened the Man City goal so far. And maybe a change of formation or a change of tactics here, because Sunderland need to pose a bigger threat to Man City now. They're 2-0 down. Ball goes out to the right. It's chipped forward. Down the right-hand side, there's a foul there by O'Reilly, is it? Is it Gvardiol? Gvardiol gets a yellow card for the challenge. Can't see who it is who's down on the floor, but it's touched forward. It's Mukiele, who is still down holding his right ankle. He was pounding the floor like they do. Xhaka's having a word with the referee. He wasn't happy with the challenge, but then Granit Xhaka never is. Referee's explaining, I think, that VAR have had a look at the challenge and the yellow card is sufficient. But Mukiele is getting some treatment there now. Still flat out is Mukiele, that right ankle. They're just flexing it now with the medical staff. Just getting replays of those two goals again. And Alderete was pushing and shoving with Haaland. Haaland sort of like drifted away from him. Alderete was stood there on his own, but he was still in a hunched position when Gvardiol headed that ball in. It went straight over the top of his head. And at the moment, Man City would go back into second position, only 2 points behind Arsenal. So all of a sudden, the title race is opening up after that loss for Arsenal. Free kick comes in now. It's a poor one. It didn't even get into the box, really. It's headed back out and they're recycled to Xhaka on the halfway line, coming across to the centre circle, across to the near side. Sadiki, granted, Xhaka moves forward and gets the ball back to himself. He tries to put a cross in from deep, but Bernardo Silva's in the way. But it deflects out for a throw that is taken quickly back to Xhaka, then Sadiki, and Sadiki's going to go back to Ruffs as Bernardo Silva puts the hard yards in. Ruff's ball out to Lafi was a poor one. It goes out for a throw to Man City on the halfway line on the near side. Ball comes into Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays it forward to Bernardo Silva, but it's pinched off him before the ball got to him. Isidore now, deep in his own half, gets it out to Hume. Hume goes over to the far side. That's a wild one, is that? It's right across to the far side, behind everybody, not within 10 yards of a Sunderland player. And Man City will have the ball deep inside Sunderland half, just level with the 18-yard box over on the far side. O'Reilly's going to text it. I don't think O'Reilly's a long throw specialist, and he's not. And after 40 minutes, City in complete control. Doku goes down, no foul. O'Reilly wins the ball back. Sadiki in there. Doku rolls the ball out. Throw to Sunderland. The referee just asking for that to be taken 5 yards further back. O'Reilly plays the ball forward. Haaland gets his head to it. Probably his only second touch of the game. Nunez plays the ball inside. Cherki goes across to his left. Gvardiol looked to go even further left, but played the ball back inside to Foden. Foden touched it to Gonzalez. Cherki came short. Foden gets it out to the left to Gvardiol. Then Doku hugging the touchline. Plays the ball inside across the 18-yard box, and it's cleared away by Xhaka, but only for a throw. Man City putting the pressure on Sunderland now with just 3.5 minutes of this half, plus a bit of added time to go. All the way back to Donnarumma. City taking the pace out of the game, just slowing things down a bit. Cherki gets the ball back. Gets away from the attentions of Lafi. Gets the ball into O'Reilly. O'Reilly is beaten to it by Ruffs as he comes out with his goal. Hooks the ball away from in front of O'Reilly, but it's out for a throw on the far side to City, which they take quickly. Bernardo Silva, who seems to have drifted over to the left-hand side now, plays the ball across to Diaz, who's more central. Now it's Cherki. Into the right-hand side of the box. Chips one over the... Chipped it over to the back post, but it's an easy catch for Ruffs. Ballard has the ball now, just coming out of his own area on the right-hand side. Being forced back by Foden. Goes back to Ruffs, and left-footed he goes high into the air. Gvardiol brings it down on his chest and gives it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it inside to Gonzalez onto the halfway line. Cherki gets it across. Diaz now coming down the right-hand side. Goes back to Cherki. He moves across to the left. O'Reilly, who's more central again. Gonzalez looked at Nunez for a minute, then gave it inside to Foden. Foden rolls the ball to the left. Gvardiol gives it to Diaz. Nunez let the ball under his foot, but he's still got control of it now. Goes back to the edge of the box. Cherky turns, facing the goal. Goes across to Gvardiol. Ball chipped into the back post, looking for the run of Bernardo Silva, but he's well watched, Hume, there. Just got in Bernardo Silva's way, which just allowed the ball to go over the head of both of them and out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Goal kick goes high, pushing the back for Isidore there, but ball goes on. Gertrude fouls Doku. Free kick just inside the Sunderland half. Taken quickly. Diaz in the centre circle. Just on the halfway line. Plays a little ball to Cherky. Gets it ball back. Gonzalez now. O'Reilly outside him. Gets it. Doku forced backwards. Gets the ball back. Doku. Tries to go inside his man, but can't. Recycles it to Gvardiol. O'Reilly looking for the overlap of Doku, but Gertrude's covering that run, but he's right inside his own corner flag there. Chips the ball forward. Gvardiol does well. Gets out to the right. Nunez. De Silva now. Bernardo Silva plays it inside to Foden, who's more central. He goes across to the far side to Doku, who's hugging that left touchline again. Chance to attack his man into the box. Tries to go past two. Gets a half smothered shot away. Gertrude's on the 6-yard box. Manages to block the shot, but it's out for a corner. Just 3 minutes of added time. We've had one already. Czech is going to take this corner from the other left-hand side, the right-footed in-swinger. Hopefully Sunderland can hold this. And it comes now. Referee seen a push as that came into the 6-yard box and gives a free kick to Sunderland. Pep don't look happy about it. Sunderland manager sat back down now. Minute and a half to go of this added time in this first half. High into the air. Diaz went up for the ball and then must have misjudged it, hit him in the face, but Man City come away down the right-hand side with Cherky. He gives it back onto the halfway line to Nunez, out to Gvardiol, just moving forward. Comes back, central is Gonzalez, middle of the Sunderland half, spreads it right to Cherky, just outside the box. Goes back to Diaz, who seems to have recovered now. Now Phil Foden more central. Doku's out wide again. Doku gets it. Mukiele's out to him, but Doku's managed to give him the slip. He's managed to get to the byline as well, get a cross in. Now it's moved away by Xhaka, but only to the edge of the own area. It's recycled by Man City and they'll come forward again. Diaz, O'Reilly, plays the ball in for Foden on the inside left position, just outside the box, gets it to Doku, back to Foden, Doku again, gets it into O'Reilly. Foden gets it to Diaz, still on that left-hand side, O'Reilly now, Foden. And that's it for this first half. Tight game. We'll discuss that in a minute. I'm just going to get some lights on because it's getting a bit dark here now. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Bit of light on now. So, 2-0 at half time. Can't say it's been the brightest of games. It was lit up by 2 goals in 2 minutes from Man City, but apart from that, it's been uninspiring, we should say. But let me know what you think at half time. City are well on top and look like they're going to be second position, only 2 points off Arsenal after their loss. Let me know what you think half time. Chance to get your comments in. Tell me what you've seen so far. Let's just take a look at the scores from the other 3 o'clock kickoffs. So at half time, it's Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0. At Everton, it's Everton 2, Nottingham Forest 0. That's still just a minute or so from half time. Newcastle 1, Burnley 0. Still playing that first half, but almost over. 6 minutes into added time. Tottenham 2, Brentford 0 at half time. Tottenham finding a bit of form after a lean spell. Let's just take a look at some of the Championship games. For those who like the Championship scores, let's have a look at those. So there's a game at Charlton, between Charlton and Portsmouth. Now it says suspended. Now whether that's suspended permanently or just until whatever the problem is cleared, we just don't know. I don't know if I can get any information about that game. A Charlton Athletic fan has died after their Championship game against Portsmouth was abandoned. Sorry to hear that. Commiserations to the family of the Charlton Athletic fan that's passed away. It's terrible that you go to a football game and then you don't come back and the game has been abandoned, and as a mark of respect, quite rightly too. Derby were beaten by Leicester 3-1 at early kick-off, and Watford beaten Norwich 3-2 as well. Games that are going on at the moment are Blackburn are 1-0 ahead at half-time against Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol City and Millwall are level 0-0 at half-time. Ipswich are beating Coventry at half-time. The leaders down at half-time. Preston North End 0, Wrexham 1 at half-time. Queen's Park Rangers 1, West Brom 0. That's still not quite at half-time yet. Sheffield United are on a good run after a poor start, and they're 3-0 at half-time ahead against Stoke City. Southampton 2, Birmingham 0 at half-time, and Swansea 2, Oxford 0 at half-time. So, get back to this Premier League game. I think the games all should be at half-time now, which they are, except the Newcastle game. That's 9 minutes into added time. Bruno Guimaraes after 31 minutes, and Anthony Gordon scored a penalty 8 minutes into added time. Lucas Pires for Burnley has been sent off, so Burnley have got it all to do. 2-0 behind at half-time and a man down as well. Let's take a look at the other scorers. Tottenham. Richarlison and Xabi Simons scored after 25 and 43 minutes. And Simons set up the Richarlison goal, probably by the looks of things. So, all good for Tottenham. Everton, 2-0 up against Nottingham Forest at half-time, a Milenkovic own goal after 2 minutes, and then Barry, just on half-time, has added a second. So Nottingham Forest got a lot to do in this second half. Just looking at that first goal for Man City, it deflected, quite a big deflection off the head of Ballard as well, that took it into the top left-hand corner past the left hand of Ruffs. And I think that the second goal as well, the commentary are also highlighting the fact that Alderete was more interested in pushing and shoving with Haaland than actually defending that corner, and it went over his head and into the goal. And if he'd have been stood up tall, he could have headed it away very easily. But that's the way it goes. So let's take a look at the half-time stats for this game. Take a look at those now. As you would imagine, Man City have dominated possession without really having territorial possession, if you understand what I mean. It's 67% to Man City, 33% to Sunderland. Expected goals, 0.59 for Man City and 0.07 for Sunderland. That just shows you that they haven't really offered much in attack so far. 7 shots on goal for Man City, just 2 for Sunderland. On target 2, which is the goals that they scored, Man City, and Sunderland haven't had a shot on goal that's been on target. Touches in the opposition box, well, 16 to Man City and 1 to Sunderland. And neither goalkeeper has made a save, although Ruffs has conceded 2. And corners 2 to 1 to Man City, so it hasn't been a great game. But hopefully it'll open up in this second half, because Sunderland need to. There's no point in losing this 2-0. They may as well go for it and lose 3 or 4 if they're going to. But let me know what you think. That's what we've got here so far. You can get your comments in. Let me know if you think that Sunderland have got any chance of coming back in this second half. Well, we are at half-time. If you're not a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the like as well. Just helps the channel grow. We need the subscribers. We're well over 200 now, pushing up towards 250, but we can't do it without your help. And we do appreciate all the subscribers who are sticking with us and those that come and watch us every weekend. And what I will do is I'll just take a look at the fixtures for Sunday. Now, just one game at 2 o'clock at Brighton against West Ham. And then at 4:30, Fulham against Crystal Palace. Game on Monday, Wolves against Manchester United. Massive game for Wolves. They've got to start picking up points, haven't they? They're marooned at the bottom of the league. So that's where we are at half-time. I'll just put the sub on just to remind you people who are not subscribers, just hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you much. Just need your support, as all channels do. All channels need subscribers. We're no different from anybody else. Not missing anything yet. We're still at half-time. Although we shouldn't be far away from a restart soon. Just a few minutes. Bear with me a sec while I just get myself a drink. Quick drink before we get started in the second half. We're not missing anything yet. Players still not out for the second half. A few subs on the pitch, a few of the groundsmen going around and repairing divots and what have you. Players are not out yet. Can't be far away though, it's gone 4 o'clock. See a lot of the crowd is still not. The Sunderland team just appearing in the tunnel there now. Anyone's got a final thoughts on this second half? What was your score prediction for a final? I said 1-1 at this game. Well, my score prediction's out. It's 2-0 to Man City at half time. Does anyone think that Sunderland can come back into this game? If they can do what Leeds did in the second half last week? Since they were wobbling at one stage. Has there been any substitutions or tactical changes? We shall see. Man City coming through now as well. Start this second half. No subs at half time, so I guess you wouldn't expect Man City to make any. You might have thought maybe Sunderland, but the manager may give it 10 minutes before changing if he needs to. Sunderland will start this second half, kicking from left to right. Sadiki in the middle. He's about to get us underway. Referee blows his whistle. And away we go. And it goes all the way back to Ruffs, as usual. And he goes left-footed, long, high in the air. Ball's been headed one way back and then the other. And Gvardiol gets a bang as that ball goes out. Goes out for a throw to somebody, but we're seeing Gvardiol being helped off the floor. Looks like it's a throw to Sunderland. No, it's a throw to Man City. Foden gets it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it back to Foden. He was forced back, but lucky bounce for Foden. And a long ball, left-footed. Brought inside by Cherky. Being held up and has to go back. Gonzalez gets it back to Diaz. Nunez. Silva inside. Gonzalez. Cherky goes all the way back to Diaz. First time passing from Man City. Comes across to Gvardiol, who seems to have recovered now. O'Reilly lets it run across him. Doku's going down the line. He's sold him short as O'Reilly. And the ball comes off Gertrude and out for a throw to Man City. O'Reilly takes it, eventually gives it short to Foden, gets it back to Foden. Gvardiol. The retreating Diaz, just outside his own box now. That's how far he's been forced back. He goes long and left, looking to get Doku inside. He don't know whether he meant that, but it's come to Foden in a bit of space in that inside left position. Doku gets it back, is going to attack the edge of the box, lays it inside, almost comes back through off Riley to Cherky. But Sunderland can come away down the right-hand side now. So with Sadiki. Sadiki goes back to Mukiele. Ballard slips past Foden. Foden's after him again, but Ballard stares away from him. Spreads it out long and left. Lafay brought it down, but then the referee's whistle went for an offside decision against Lafay. Second quickly by City. Nunez. Cherky thought he'd won the throw there, but the referee gives it to Sunderland. Xhaka to Ballard. Ballard plays it across to the right-hand side. It's Gertrude. Then Mukiele plays it inside to Sadiki. Sadiki's control is poor, and it goes out off him. Throw to Man City. O'Reilly's going to take this one. O'Reilly gets the ball back from Gonzalez. Gvardiol. O'Reilly again. On the line. O'Reilly's brought down. Traore brought him down. Free kick to Man City. Gonzalez now. Played inside to Foden. Foden gets it to O'Reilly on the left-hand side, the near side. Back inside to Foden now. He looks to get Haaland in. but it's short of him. Alderete is in there. Ballard now goes long, looking for Isidore, but he's beaten to it by Diaz. Man City pick the ball up again, come forward. Doku and O'Reilly together. Doku's got 4 around him, but gets a ball inside to Foden. It's well done. Now Bernardo Silva moving across to the right-hand side. Diaz now. That's Cherky over on the far side. Supported by Bernardo Silva. Back to Cherky. Close to that touchline. He's played the ball inside and it's a poor one. Xhaka comes away with it. But he loses out in the challenge and Foden picks the loose ball up and it comes out to the left to Doku. Now he's going to attack the 18-yard box. He plays a ball to the edge of the box. It's O'Reilly. It was just under his feet and he has a shot with his left foot. He's dragged it wide of the far post. He just couldn't get out from underneath his feet. But good passing by Man City. It's the first time that they've really attacked the box and passed it quickly and created the space. Taken quickly. Ruffs on the edge of his 6-yard box. Plays it into Xhaka. He comes out to the right to Ballard. Ballard goes down the line to Gertruda. Back to Ballard. And he goes back to Ruffs. Back to Ballard on this right-hand side. Back to Ruffs as Man City pressurising the Sunderland defence. Looking for a long ball. There's no way Lafay's going to get there. It goes all the way through to Donnarumma. He ends up giving it to Gvardiol, underarms, left-footed down the line, looking for Haaland. It's Haaland on the back, but it's picked up by Cherky. Doku now on the edge of the box, into the box, on his right foot. It goes for far and he hits the post. And then the rebound is hit by Foden. It's defended well. Foden's got the ball again. He has a second shot that goes out for a corner. And Doku opened up, moving from the left to right across the edge of the box. It opened up in front of him and he hit a right-footed curler that hit the base of the post and came out. The rebound came to Foden. His shot was blocked. It came out to him a second time. It was going in as well. If Ballard hadn't got across, Foden's shot was going in the back post. And his second shot is smothered and out for a corner. And now Foden's going to go across and take the corner from the right-hand side. Left-footed in-swinger. Ballard did well to prevent them going 3-0 down. Foden now. Near post corner. Haaland went down at the near post. No foul given. Ball's recycled out to Foden. Foden under a lot of pressure from Traore. Recycled to the halfway line. Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva plays the ball inside to Cherky on the edge of the box. Foden turns one way, goes down. It's a good tackle. He thought he was fouled, but the referee allows it to go on. Oh, Traore now. Comes inside to Xhaka in the centre circle, moving across to the right-hand side. Gertruda's coming forward now. Mukiele wider. He plays the ball in at Haaland on the edge of his own box. Haaland doing his defensive duties. Ball played inside to Foden. Foden's going to play it back to Diaz. He's in trouble here. And what a save by Donnarumma. Isadora took the ball off Diaz and was in on goal. And Donnarumma was off his line quick and smothered the shot as Isadora hit it. That's poor by Diaz. He got closed down so quickly and his ball out to the right-hand side. Isidore now on his right foot. Donnarumma was in his face before he knew what happened and made a good block. Long throw now for Sunderland from the left-hand side. In it comes now. It's high. Haaland heads it away. And it's a corner to Sunderland. It's going to be an in-swinger from Lafay, right-footed, and it comes now. Edge of the box has got a chance of a shot here, and it's the post, Xhaka. Thunderous shot that hit the post and rebounded out, and it didn't fall Sunderland's way. And in the end, it's back with Xhaka. It's a poor clearance there by Man City. Doku now, 10 in one way, 10 the other, gets the ball to Cherky. He plays the ball inside to Foden, and Foden's away down the left-hand side there. Down the left-hand side towards the edge of the box. He turns back, support from Cherky. Plays it inside to Cherky. Cherky moves across to the right-hand side. Gonzalez was supporting him. Cherky gets the ball back, but is going backwards. Bernardo Silva gets it back to Doku now. Man City putting the pressure on after that close call. Sunderland almost scored two. One was a good save and one was a smashing shot from Xhaka that hit the post. Hit Donnarumma's left-hand post. He was nowhere near it. He wasn't going to stop it. He brought it down to Xhaka and then smashed it. It was past Donnarumma. Isadore's gone off and Talby's come on. Getruda coming forward. Looking for the run of Talby immediately. Ball down the line. Ball, Bromby looking for Talby, but it's cleared away. Sunderland picked the loose ball up again, though. Xhaka out to the right. Lafay tries to put his cross in. It hits O'Reilly and goes out for a throw. It's going to be a long throw from Mukiele now. And it comes to the near post. It's flicked on by Haaland and away. Flicked high into the air for Doku to run onto. And then out by Lafay. Man City throw. O'Reilly across to the right. Man City going backwards to the edge of their own box now. Ball goes back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma goes long down the middle, looking for Haaland, but he can't get there. The ball falls at Foden's feet. Then Cherky in the centre circle goes to the right-hand side. Bernardo Silva has it now. Cross to Gvardiol, moving left, just over the halfway line. Inside to Foden, back to Gvardiol. Inside to Gonzalez. Got Doku in support, but he goes back across to the right-hand side. Nunez spreads it wide. Bernardo Silva cuts back inside to the edge of the box, plays the ball inside for Cherky. He made a bit of space. He's gone round his man to the edge of the box. He's doing so well. And Haaland puts it, it's cleared off the line from Haaland from the 6-yard box. Great defending. Diving header on the line. Keeps Haaland's shot out. Now, Sunderland come away now. Down the left. Granit Xhaka on the edge of the box. His shot is high into the air from Gvardiol. Picked back up by Talby. And it ends up at... Just see that one again. It's Cherky goes round Aldereta. Ballard flicks up in the air. Haaland didn't connect well and it bounced off his shot and up into the air on the line. Heads it away. I think it was probably Getruda. I think it was Getruda. But it's a corner to Sunderland now on the left-hand side. Right-footed in-swinger again from Lafay. And it comes, headed away by O'Reilly. Cherky coming away with it now. He spreads it wide and right. Haaland heads it on. Back into the... O'Reilly just couldn't bring it in as it was headed back to him by Haaland. And he has to move the ball back out to Bernardo Silva. Doku. Gonzalez. Gonzalez gives it back to Doku on the near side. O'Reilly back to Doku. Few passes around in front of the defence of Sunderland. Doku again. Back to Gvardiol. Cross to Diaz. Then Nunez. Gonzalez. Cherky now. Inside right position. Gets the ball out. Bernardo Silva. Gives it to Cherky. He's been forced out by Lafay. Gets his cross in. It's deflected high in the air. Lafay does well to bring it down. Cleared by the goalkeeper, Ruff. Headed back forward by Nunez, though. Doku. Gonzalez. Foden. Gonzalez rolls it out to the right. Rolled back to Foden by Cherky. He's just slowed the pace of the game down a bit. Man City just taking the steam out of the game just for a few minutes. Cherky gets the throw. Lafay not happy with it. Landsman was right on top of it. Nunez plays it down the line for Cherky again, over on the far side. He plays it off the Sunderland defender for a throw to Man City and take it himself. Coverage has gone to the replay of that shot by Foden, Haaland, that was cleared off the line. Donnarumma had it when we came back to live play. Coming forward is Gonzalez, turns one way, goes back the other. O'Reilly in the centre gets the ball. Goes back to Diaz. Gonzalez gets out to the right hand side. Cherky again. Goes back into Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Cherky. Even further back to Diaz. Diaz spreads it left to Gvardiol. Goes to Doku now on this near side. Got a chance to attack Sadiki. Plays it inside to Foden. Comes to the edge of the box. Gonzalez got a chance of a shot now. It's blocked by Alderete on the 18-yard box. And then Bernardo's in, Silva's in the back of Lafay. And it's a free kick to Sunderland. As poor as the first half was, the second half has been completely different. It's end-to-end and exciting football with chances for both sides. All it needs is another goal, preferably a Sunderland goal now to really liven this game up. Ruffs plays it forward. Headed inside. It's picked up by Sadiki. He goes down. There's no foul given. Man City play the ball long, looking for the run of Sadiki. Haaland now gets through there, picks the loose ball up after the challenge on Haaland. Mukiele. Free kick given there. Lafay plays it inside. Mukiele plays it down the line. Ball is cleared to the halfway line. It's picked up by Sadiki. He gives it to Xhaka. Inside to Gertruda. Plays a ball onto the edge of the box. It's headed forward by Ballard, but it's hooked clear. Only to the halfway line. The Sunderland are going to bring the ball back straight away. Now it's Xhaka again. Left-footed. Goes across to the far side. Brought down. Inside. Haaland now gets the rebound on the halfway line. Coming forward. Lays it out to the right. Silva to Cherky. It goes round his man on the edge of the box. He's got a chance to pull across back. He cuts back. Cuts it across. Foden heads the ball in the near post. And it was a backheel flick from Cherky that got his crossing. One of those that he did from round the back. I don't know how to tell you. It's round the back of his ankle with his opposite foot. Crossed it. And Foden attacking the near post on the 6-yard box. Heads it into the top corner. And that was magic by Cherky. I looked forward to seeing that again. Started by Haaland, who got a rebound in the centre circle. He spread it out to Silva. Silva moved it across the right-hand side to Cherky. Cherky went round his man, edge of the box. And then, how did he do that? Facing one way, he got his right foot round the back of his left to flick it back into the air. See it again now. And Foden, with a good header at the near post, goes in off the top of the crossbar. If you get a chance to see this on Match of the Day or whichever way you see it, what for the flick of Cherky. Absolutely genius. Genius. And the crowd in the Etihad have just seen that replay of what Cherky did, and they all went together. They went, oh, that was fabulous. Ballard now plays it inside to Gertruda. Xhaka spreads it long and left to the far side. Talby plays the ball in, looking for Bromby. Gertruda on the edge of the box. It's going to come across. Mukiele couldn't get it. Comes down the line now. Off O'Reilly to Doku. Doku had a couple of men round him, but still won the throw. Couple of substitutions. Mamouche is going to be one. Looks like Nathan Ake is going to come on as well by the looks of things. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva being forced backwards. Gives it to Gvardiol. Left-footed. He drives it down the line. Doku. Gets his foot to it, but it goes out for a throw to Sunderland. Mukiele throws it inside to Xhaka. Xhaka's got, I think that's Talby outside. He's going to go around his man, attacking the box. He gets a header that's headed away to edge of the box. It's Sadiki, left-footed. It's really speculative by Sadiki there. Didn't have much of a chance, didn't have it under control. And his left foot shot is very high and very wide. Looks like Haaland's going to go off. Hasn't seen a great deal of the ball today. Erling Haaland couldn't add to his 100 Premier League goals. Foden's going off as well after scoring that goal. Man City settling for what they've got. Mamouche, Ake. Reinders comes on. Foden, Gvardiol and Haaland have gone off. Gvardiol obviously will be replaced by Nathan Ake. Reinders will go into midfield in place of Foden. Mamouche will take Haaland's place. with just over 20 to go. Important European game in midweek, so it's saving the legs of some of the players, which is fair enough. You would imagine now that at 3-0, this game is won. Talby now has to go back. All back to Alderete. Back inside to Sadiki. Back to Talby again. He spreads it across to the middle to Ballard. Coming across to the near side, the right-hand side. Mukiele. O'Reilly's in quickly. Concedes the throw on the halfway line to Sunderland. Ballard now. Back to Ruff. On the edge of his box, looking for an out ball. Going to be closed down. Spreads out to the right-hand side, but it's picked up by Nunez. And he will go back, all the way back. Diaz then will go back to Donnarumma. Ake gets his first touch on this near side. Left-footed, he'll go long into the middle, looking for Mamouche, but the ball's headed away. It's going to be picked up in the middle by Mukiele. Broby couldn't manage to get that ball as it was fired at him. Goes all the way through to Donnarumma, out to the far side. Bernardo Silva. Back with Donnarumma. Diaz goes down the right-hand touchline. Sunderland get the advantage from a possible free kick. Sadiki. Mukiele is beaten to it by O'Reilly again. Another good game, O'Reilly. Getting more and more impressive with every game that he gets. Sunderland substitutions. Xhaka going off. And Sadiki. Adingra and Mundle come on for Xhaka and Sadiki. I think the Sunderland manager has thought the same as what you all do now, that this game's over. Save some of your players. And Gucci Lovey says it's a good game so far. It is a good game so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Gucci Lovey. Thanks for being a subscriber and for liking the channel. Throw to O'Reilly. Near side, just short of the halfway line. He's pinching a few yards, but gets away with it. It's headed away by Mukiele. Cherky now. Reinders gets it through the middle. Mamouche almost onto it. Ruffs is out of his area quickly and drives it forward. Now Bromby's going to chase that ball, but Ake coming across to clear it. And left-footed down the line again. It's picked up by Gertruda. Given away though. Doku comes away with it. He's got support across the right-hand side and it goes out there now. Silva skips past the defender to the edge of the box now. Can he pick a cross out? He can to the edge of the box. And Reinders scuffed his side foot shot when he had the half the goal gaping. And it bobbled wide of the post and away. Let's see what Reinders did there. It was just a touch behind Reinders, but you would have expected him to have done better there. Ballard on the edge of the box. Gives it to Mukiele. Mukiele goes long and left looking for the run of Bromby. Holding the ball up, gets support. Spread to the middle, Talby. Lafay manages to pick the ball up, goes across to the far side. Cross is blocked by Diaz. Corner ball. Taken short. Lafay. Edge of the box. Cross comes in. Hits the chest of Diaz, I think. Chance on the break now. Mamouche and Cherky. Edge of the box, Cherky. As a right-footed shot, it's good save by Roast down to his right. Gets a strong hand to it and deflects it away for a corner. We were just waiting for him to lay one of his own players in. There was 3 with him eventually. And on his right foot, we'll see it from behind now. On his right foot, he hits it through the defender's legs. Good strong right hand by Ruffs, pushes it wide of the far post, but it's a corner. 15 minutes to go. Reinders is going to take this one. Right-footed in swinger, and it comes now. Headed away on the 6-yard box. Gonzalez knocks it across. Nunez hits it high in left. Reinders side foots it back inside to Silva. Doku now on the edge of the box. Into the box, puts his cross in. It's side footed away by Ballard to the halfway line. Picked up by Diaz. Diaz gets it to the left to Bernardo Silva now. Goes across to Nunez. And then Cherky on the far side. Plays the ball back to Nunez. Back to Cherky. Inside to Reinders. Across to Aki. Diaz gets it out to the far side again. Played inside to Reinders. Reinders loses out in the challenge and his holding gives the free kick away. Ballard now coming forward. Spreads it to the right. Smukieli gives it back to Ballard. Central. One touch pass. Getruda couldn't bring it in though. And then the foul is committed by Adingra on O'Reilly. Gonzalez, just in his own half. Central, Reinders now. Slips the ball inside. It's well taken by Cherky and is away down the right-hand side. Lafay gets in there. Takes the ball off him. Gives it to Ballard. Ballard gets it across the right-hand side. It's played down the line. Adingra gets it back inside. Bit of space open up now. To right-hand side, there's a shot in. It's Mundell who has the shot from the edge of the box on the cutting in from the left-hand side, but it's well over the bar. Didn't trouble Donnarumma at all. Picked up by Gonzalez. Reinders inside. Cherky out to Bernardo Silva. Back to Bernardo Silva from Nunez. Back to Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Chipped inside. Gonzalez wins the ball back. Nunes being forced backwards. Gives it to Diaz, and Diaz is going to go back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma spreads out to the right-hand side. Nunes turns away from his man. Pirouette, and then gets the ball inside. Cherky now. Cherky being held up. And then goes down and there's a foul. A free kick to Man City. Sunderland player down. Looks like Ballard's come out the worst of a challenge there, holding his right ankle. Cherky goes off. No change to the scores at half-time in the other games. They're all the same. Everton 2, Forest 0, Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0, Newcastle 2, Burnley 0, Tottenham 2, Brentford 0. The only changes in the second half has been to the game we're watching. Bernardo Silva goes off. Ball's played inside. Nice little ball by Gonzalez to Lewis, who's come on. Mamouche plays the ball inside, but it's just a bit behind his own man. Lafay is in there quickly and is brought down by Savinho. Free kick to Sunderland. Inside the last 8 minutes. Doku runs the ball out, goes down, no foul. Smukiele is going to take this throw on the near side for Sunderland. Goes back to the halfway line. Ballard, who seems to have recovered from that ankle injury now, gets the ball back. There's Ballard from Lafay, then goes out to the right-hand side. Savinho now plays the ball inside. Lewis gives it back to Savinho. Back into Lewis. Savinho now. Hume beats him to it, but Man City have won the ball on the edge of the box there. It's a poor ball in from Reinders, though. Roths has the ball now. Ballard. Machieli. Talby lets the ball run away from him and City pinch the ball back. Doku gets it inside. Goes for the return. Look at the pass from Lewis. Didn't get to him, though. Machieli again. Goes down the line, but it's out for a throw. Pep sat down and he's happy with his team's efforts today. The game is over. And the team's really just running this game down now. It's all a bit scrappy now. There's nothing really happening. It's a throw on the near side to Man City. O'Reilly takes it, plays the ball inside. It's a Man City throw. O'Reilly goes backwards to Ake. Ake gives it to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will go out to the right-hand side. Diaz puts his foot on it, plays it inside. Gonzalez goes long, looking for the run. Mamouche is in on goal. Bit wide though. His first touch took him right on top of the goal line. Mukiele got his foot in before he could get his cross corner to Man City. Reinders is going to take this from the left-hand side, right-footed in-swinger. And it comes. Oh, and it goes over the top of everybody, bounces in the 6-yard box and out at the back end for a goal kick. It's a great one. Again, there's nobody attacking that back post. They would have had a free header. Tap it in. Nobody there for Man City. Ballard now on the edge of his box, the right-hand side. Gives it to Mukiele. He goes down the line. Can't be brought in though. Diaz gets his toe to it and pokes it out for a throw. Inside the last 4. Ballard back to Ruffs. He plays it inside to the number 6, Gertruda. Forced back by Reinders. Back to Gertruda. Over on the far side. And it goes back to Ruffs again. He's holding it on the edge of his box. Looks for a ball short. Gertruda back to Ruffs. Ballard will have it just to the right-hand side. Still in his own box. Plays it inside. Lafay. Talby gets it across to the right to Odinga now. Bit of space to get across, and if he can pick him out, and he does. It's across the near post, but Diaz is in there and clears it away for a corner. Another substitution for Sunderland. Hume goes off. O'Nien comes on. Big part in the Sunderland promotion last year, but he's had injury problems this year. Good to see him back. Corner comes in now from the right-hand side. It's flicked on and out. Picked up on in the middle. Savinho with Mundle, but Mundle comes away with it, and he's got the return ball on the far side there. Left-footed crosses over hit. He really hit that one, and it's over the top of everybody and flashes out at the far side for a throw. Last 2 minutes. Can't imagine there's going to be much added time. Ball's laid into the middle. Gertruda. Don't know why O'Nien's getting a booze, but he is. Cleared away. Mamouche goes down. But it comes out to Doku on the left. He's got a chance to attack that box. He's got one-on-one with Ballard. He's being forced to turn back, still in the box, has a shot to the centre of the goal where the goalkeeper is, and he tips it over the bar. Corner, going to be an in-swinger over on that far side, the right-hand side. As we go into added time, in it comes now. Free header. Diaz couldn't get it on target though. It hits the back of a defender and it's cleared to the halfway line. 4 added minutes. Comes across to Reinders on his near side now. He's got a bit of space to run into. Gives it to Doku, who's hugging the touchline again. Doku comes back inside and lays it back. Nunes spreads it out to the far side. Savinho lays it back. Nunes back to Savinho, plays it inside. Lewis back to Savinho, gets it across to, we look for Doku, but it's been cut out. And coming away now is Mukiele. He moves it out to the far side, the left-hand side for Sunderland. Plenty of defenders back now, and it's a poor ball. 09 was the man intended from Monday, but it's a poor ball, and it runs out for a goal kick. Cherky gets the man of the match, and quite rightly too. Ball deflected out for a throw on halfway line. Throw to Man City. Gonzalez under pressure, hangs on to it, gets it to O'Reilly, who goes backwards to Ake. Ake will go across to Diaz. Nunes in support. Goes down the line. Ball's played inside. Gonzalez. First time ball across to the left. Mamouche just can't control it. Ballard just robs him of the ball. Talby now. Talby's ball is intercepted by Gonzalez, but it comes out to the left-hand side now. 09 for some reason getting the booze. Monday now. Free kick. 09 took a swing at a ball there. 09 gets a yellow card for his troubles. It's Nunez, it's not a great tackle at all. VAR may take a look at this one because it was right on the back of his calf. Got a yellow card, but VAR will certainly be taking a look at that. Oh, it's right on the back of his high. I think he's going to go out for this. I think he's going to get a red card. He's 09. Unfortunate, but it's halfway up his leg. The referee's been told to go have a look at the TV screen. I think that 09 is going to be in serious trouble here. His tackle is late. It's high up the back of his calf. I think 09's resigned to the fact that he's going to go off. We'll just see that again. You want the close-up one to see really what that tackle was like. Yeah, right at the back of his calf, halfway up to his knee. It's a poor one, is that? It flies in. The force is there. Safety of the players got to be taken into consideration. Referees put this square in the air. What's he going to give? The referee's decision over the mic. It's red card. Yeah. Straight red. Oh, 9 didn't stay on for very long. Just see that again. It don't look better no matter how many times you see it. Man City are coming away into the box now. Savinia loses out though. Mundell, game over. Close the gap on Arsenal to 2 points now at the top now. So the Arsenal charge has been slowed down over the last couple of games with a draw and a loss. 1 out of the last 6 points. So allowed the other teams to close in on them. Let's have a look at the other scores. Everton beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. A score in the second half from Dewsbury Hall. He's scored a few goals this season as Dewsbury Hall, especially over the last few games, and he's got one there as well. Everton continuing their run. Nottingham Forest sinking back towards a relegation zone. Bournemouth and Chelsea was a 0-0 draw. Newcastle beating Burnley 2-0 with 4 minutes of added time already gone. Tottenham are beating Brentford 2-0 with 9 minutes of added time gone. So you would imagine those games are over and done with there. Looking at the tables, let's just take a quick look at that and see how these games have affected the table. So Man City just 2 points behind Arsenal now on the same amount of games. Aston Villa in third, another point further back. Chelsea, there's a bit of a gap opening up between the top 3 and the 4th position. Now 5 points between Aston Villa in third and Chelsea in 4th. At the bottom of the league, Forest 16th position, 15 points. Leeds and Liverpool yet to kick off. Burnley have lost 5 games in a row now, and they're deep in trouble as well. So that's it for this one. Thanks to everybody who's turned up and watched and supported the channel. Before you leave, if you're not a subscriber, just hit that subscribe button and the like button. Just helps the channel. We thank you very much for your support. If you want to hit that notification bell, you'll be able to join us on further watch-alongs probably tomorrow. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.